Over the past few months, Canada's right-wing Conservative majority government has been ramming legislation through the House of Commons, changing law at a rate unprecedented in Canadian history. These massive changes include multiple laws that directly affect First Nations, Métis, and Inuit people. These changes have been made without the prior and informed consent or consultation with Indigenous peoples, despite Prime Minister Harper's promise earlier this year that, to be sure, our government has no grand scheme to repeal or unilaterally rewrite the Indian Act. The Harper government's unilateral decision-making comes despite Canada's recent signing of the UN Declaration on the Rights of Indigenous People, which states, Indigenous peoples have the right to participate in decision-making in matters which would affect their rights through representatives chosen by themselves in accordance with their own procedures, as well as to maintain and develop their own Indigenous decision-making institutions. In response, a widespread grassroots movement has rapidly swept across Canada. Calling itself Idle No More, this movement of Indigenous people and their Canadian allies has seen thousands protesting in cities, towns, and small communities from sea to sea to sea. International solidarity actions have been popping up all over the globe as Idle No More calls on all people to join in a revolution which honors and fulfills Indigenous sovereignty rights and protects the land and water. On December 15th, 2012, people living in the community of Thunder Bay, Ontario, Canada, gathered to have their voices heard.
It's grown from a week ago. It takes warrior women with strong minds and strong hearts to pull our people together.
I am very extremely proud of the young people that are here today. I'm here with my grandson. For it is his rights and others' rights of other children that we must protect. The old method of dealing with this country has got to be brought to a rest. We gotta try a different method.
As a people, Chinshnabek, Kakendemach, Kaipemitoch, Nishnabek again, Kina in the mod. Kiobadan, Eshunat Shigate, Ki. A pig and a going. Miss Nagin. Snabekwa. Anin Mat is yon, Sass Nun. Miss Nagin Shin. A ki. Chataba. Get marching going. We will not find life in their system of paper. We will find life when we pick up our sacred duties as caretakers and keepers of this earth.
We're no longer going to take the abuse. We're no longer going to allow this country and the provinces to come and claim and destroy the lives of our children. There are many nations here today, and there are many nations across this country that are bonding and allying together for one common purpose. And that purpose is to free our people from colonization. Colonization must be a thing of the past.
Woo! As a people, Nishnabeg women, you leaders that sit in those ivory towers, acknowledge the women. They are the title holders of those minerals that you are signing away with your IBA agreements and independent benefit agreements. Our land is not for sale. Our women never consented to be taken from us. I want you to of communication. It places the earth as somebody that is to be dominated. She is not to be dominated. We are to exist and coexist with her as a people. That is our reality as Anishinaabe people. We are spiritual people. We are connected to the land, and we must not allow those that sit in their ivory towers to dismantle our connection to our treaty. With the creation of their bad codes and customs on our territories and lands, we have to know as warriors, modern day warriors that speak their language, that know their system of law, we must understand how treacherous they can be.
What really, really, really motivates me is the water. My mother walked around all 5 Great Lakes and has continued walking around other lakes on this land. The walking has been done. It is time to speak for her. My mother is in pain for the work that she has done for our people and for this land. And we need to speak for her. We need to stand up for this land.
We went to bed and we had 2.8 million protected waterways. And then the next day, we had 82 in all of Canada. Our legislations are being dismantled.
There is a political and strategic way that we can take back the earth from her. The Queen, she only holds second title rights to the land. The first rights are held by Anishinaabe women. We have to take it back from her by going back to our ceremonies, by raising those clan chiefs and clan mothers in those lodges.
When they unilaterally make a law against us, against our children, it is in fact a declaration of war, and that's how we must interpret this. We take it to the streets, we block the roads, we block the trains. There are other ways of how we can get media attention. And it is our decision. So we call upon our warriors. We call upon our women. All in one common purpose. The freedom and the democracy of our people must return, and that is what we will do, and we will not stop at anything.
I'm prepared to stand at the front lines in order for me to do that.